Hey people, it is Saturday, October the 26th. The time is 6:09 in the evening, and it's about 9 degrees Celsius. I am walking south here on Broadview Avenue, just passing Riverdale Park East.
Oh, I didn't see.
And since the fall colors are pretty well in effect now in the city, I thought I'd check out the view of the Skyline from Riverdale Park East and then make my way across the Don Valley into Old Cabbagetown, which is a neighborhood that is heavily treed with many colorful big old trees, so we'll take a walk through there also. And I'm recording this walk without my external mic, the DJI Mic 2. So hopefully the audio sounds alright. I'm just using the built-in speakers on my camera. It is a bit windy. You might hear some wind noise appearing in the video. So last time I was here was in the evening, on a very foggy evening when most of the skyline was obscured by the fog or low-hanging clouds. So we don't have that problem tonight, that's for sure. It's very crisp and clear right now. And sunset is also upon us, so I think a lot of people will probably be here at the park checking out the view. That's always a very nice thing to come across, get some photos, take some video. I think that guy was just hitting on that girl. I don't think it was successful. And there we go. We do have a fair number of people, of course, in the summer. At sunset, which is much later, obviously, in the evening, there can be some much larger crowds. Clear view of the financial district and all the way north up to Bloor Yorkville. I'm actually going to make my way down the hill here, and we'll find the trail that will lead over the Don Valley. It'll take us right into Old Cabbagetown. This is as far as I can zoom in, though. So unfortunately, I don't have time to just watch the entire sunset. I'm going to start to head down the hill. I'll keep an eye on the skyline as I make my way down. See an actual trail over here. Of course, in the winter, this is a very popular hill for tobogganing. This is much steeper than it looks on camera anyway. Of course, going down is much easier than going up. The grass actually looks pretty good. Keep an eye out for some wet spots. I think we're okay though. It looks pretty dry. And there's the hill looking up. It feels a bit chilly here walking across the field, actually. Colder than up at street level. Running oval. In this case, it'll be a walking oval once I make my way over here. The Bridgepoint Health Center. Alright, so now we're going to head over the Don Valley Parkway There's a pedestrian bridge. That will take us to Riverdale Park West on the other side. And then a big-ass staircase that I am looking forward very much to climbing up. That will take us into the neighborhood. But it's nothing compared to the stairs at Mount Royal in Montreal, which I climbed a few months ago when I was visiting in August. Pretty backed up here. They don't call this the Don Valley parking lot for nothing. Don River. It's looking quite regular right now, not like earlier this year when I came across the major flooding of the Don and recorded a video. It actually flooded over its banks and covered up the Don Valley Parkway, and many cars were stranded and half submerged underwater. That was something I'd never seen before. And Bayview Avenue and the tracks over here were also completely flooded. More cars were submerged all the way up to the rooftops in water. Here's Riverdale Park West. There's a hill on this side too. It's just not as big as the one on the east side. Here's an entry to Riverdale Farm. It used to be called Riverdale Zoo, and it did have more zoo-type animals. Now it has mostly farm animals, so I guess they thought, let's just rename it. Sort of like a
some staff guy came in and was just like,
big petting zoo you can walk around in and go inside various buildings housing animals. Alright, we're almost upon the big staircase. It's been a while since I've gone up these steps. So here's the smaller hill on this side. Still pretty popular though, with kids tobogganing in the winter. Actually, this doesn't look like much of a challenge at all now, actually. I think the much bigger staircases I've climbed recently have rendered this one to be a bit of a non-challenge. Just a tiny bit winded, but that wasn't really much of a big deal after all. So, welcome to Old Cabbagetown. Some Halloween decor. Got Riverdale Park East extending over there as well. And on the other side of the park is the Necropolis Cemetery. This is Carlton Street. So this will take you all the way over to Yonge Street. And then it'll continue on as College Street once you pass Yonge. Alright, maybe I'll take us over to Parliament Street. Looking up one of the many laneways crisscrossing Old Cabbagetown. I've done some walks through most of those laneways before. This little walk through the area is giving me a bit of a sneak preview as to what sorts of Halloween decorations I might be in store for if I decide to walk through here again on Halloween. Richard Gwynn, journalist, author, and historian. This neighborhood is full of those little plaques where various notable people lived in the neighborhood or still live in the neighborhood. And we are approaching Parliament Street. I'll take us on a walk south, I think, along Parliament. Or maybe I'll continue along Carlton. This is a spooky house. This is like a laneway with houses hidden in it. That guy was relieving himself there beside that truck. It's like no one will see me standing here. Even if you don't actually see him, I more heard it than saw it. You know what I mean? Alright, so here is Parliament. It's turning cars. The main drag of the neighborhood. Yeah, let's continue along this part of Carlton. I've done quite a few Parliament Street walks lately. I don't often walk along this part of Carlton, to be honest. And it's quite nice for a few blocks. There's beautiful old 19th century townhomes all along here. And quite well kept. A lot of charm in these sorts of neighborhoods. I think I see a cat running across the street. He's booking it. Was it a black cat? This is the season for it. The Choo Choo Grill. I still have not been here. I think I've mentioned several times while walking past that, hey, I ought to come and try this place sometime, and I just never seem to get around to doing it. Here is Sherbourne Street. And we got Allan Gardens kitty corner across the intersection. So I'm going to make my way into the park. I'm almost home and I'm going to start to wrap up the walk. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stroll from Broadview Avenue, where we had a look at the skyline at Riverdale Park East. Not shrouded in fog this time. And made our way through the field, over the Don Valley, up the big staircase, through Cabbagetown, and continuing west here along Carlton Street to Allan Gardens. So leave a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And of course, channel members who are currently watching this have most likely done all of those things. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so via my merch store, or by sending a super thanks. You'll find links in the description for both of those things. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching. And thanks again to all the channel members for all your support. And be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.